How freaking cool is this? That life begins like this for these snakes. Sleepy baby. Wow, that color really comes through here. Gorgeous. Oh my god, look at its little face looking at me. You are freaking cute, buddy. Howdy YouTube. I decided to get out and hike a bit tonight, look for some snakes, and I believe I found my first one, but it's probably going to be too far away to get, but let's see if I can zoom in. You can see the body glowing there, about in the center of the frame. It's about 10 feet up. We'll see if I have any luck. Don't ask me how, but I actually managed to nab this quite easily. I guided it down my stick to a lower branch and then was able to easily snag it. But we've got a rough green snake. Always such a great snake to find, so colorful and vibrant, especially compared to most snakes you expect to see here in the United States. But great start to the night. About 10 minutes into my walk, this one's probably about 2 feet long. They get up to 3 feet long for a good sized one. This is a male as well. Let's put it back in the tree so y'all can see it climb. Come on, buddy. Oh. There it goes. It's just going to find another perch that it feels comfortable on, fall asleep, get active in the morning. These are diurnal snakes. So often whenever I'm hiking, you just see the shine from little eyes on the trail, and most people think it's some sort of mammal, but it's these guys. These wolf spiders. Pretty cool critters. I was hoping it would be hunting this beetle that's crawling around it, but wasn't quite lucky enough to see that. Oh, it tried. Very cool. Let's see if this bug sticks around long enough to find it. Very freaking cool. This might be a fishing spider. I'm really not sure. The patterning on the back kind of gives me that vibe, but I'm really not a spider expert. That would have been sick to see it eat though. All right, let's keep walking. I heard some rustling on the trail next to me and found this young western rat snake. It's probably about 2.5 feet long. Good sized snake, but these snakes can actually, ooh, got me there. They are pretty bitey, but it doesn't hurt much. I am bleeding, as you can see, but these are non-venomous. They constrict their prey, so I don't have to worry about going to see a doctor or anything just from this. But these Texas rat snakes actually have pretty beautiful coloring. They can have some oranges and reds and really beautiful yellows that come through. This one's probably only a couple of years old, so it's just a young one. But one of the most interesting things about these snakes is that they're quite good climbers. So they're partially arboreal, they're terrestrial, and they also can dig. The last one that I found in Missouri was actually underground, so it's pretty cool to see how skilled these guys are at navigating their environment. I'm gonna let it get back on its way. We'll watch this one, see where it decides to go. Beautiful. It's difficult to see, but where the shadow of my finger is, it's right there. I'm gonna go see if I can get around to the other side of the trees and grab this snake. It looks like it's a pretty large rough green snake. I'm gonna be careful where it's at. There are copperheads and rattlesnakes in the area, so definitely be careful whenever you step off the trail like this. I'm able to see the snake now. It is a rough green snake. Right in the frame right there. Let's see if we can get our hands on it. This log looks quite amazing. Oh wow, a young racer. I feel like the biggest idiot. I let that baby, either racer or coach whip, get away. I'll have to refer back to the small amount of footage that I have to identify it, but again, a cool find. And what is that, species number 3 of the night? Yeah, 3 poggers. Got, what is this, snake number 3 or 4 in the trees right here. I'm going to do my best to nab it. It looks like a green snake. This snake actually spotted me. And it's actually moving towards me now. Let's see how long this lasts. What's that face doing? Are you hiding? Huh? What a cute booger. Did manage to gently remove it from the trees it was in. This one I think is a young female. You can tell because it has a slightly shorter tail. It's about the same age as the last one that I caught. So, and that one I believe was also a female. Let's get this snake back into the tree and get back to herping. Searching around some of these rock crevices too. I have seen a copperhead at this park, so these look like good hiding spots for potentially seeing that species or even finding some sleeping diurnal species. We're gonna play a game of can you spot the snake? You have 10 seconds. 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2. I will move my spotlight to the snake. Right there, and then I'll move it off so you can actually see it. We've got rough green snake number 3 of the night. This one's kind of chonky, but it's definitely not that long. Oh my god, look at its little face looking at me. You are freaking cute, buddy. I've actually woken this one up and I feel kind of bad, so I'm gonna get on hiking. We've seen 3 of these now. 3, 4, my brain is not really functioning, but we're gonna leave this one be. I'm not sure if you can see it on camera, but there's 2 eyes staring at me. I think it's a deer. It's definitely a large animal. It's kind of scaring the hell out of me. There it is. Yep, it was a deer. Now I'm not 100% sure, but I think I've maybe spotted another snake right here in the center of the frame, but it's really tiny if it is one. Let's go see. So I'm sure y'all are wondering, was that a snake or not? And ignore the blood on my hand where that rat snake absolutely lit me up earlier. And take a look at this. Is this not the most tiny little snake you've ever seen? It's just as thin as a ribbon. And it's probably 6 inches long. This one's definitely a freshly hatched, young, rough green snake, and I am in love. It's moments like this that make me appreciate nature even more than I already did. How freaking cool is this, that life begins like this for these snakes? Let's let this baby go. I'm hoping that it will kind of calm down after I release it somewhere so that I can take a photo, but we'll see. Believe that I've spotted tiny little noodle. Oh, where is it on the camera? Right, yeah, it's right in the middle of the frame. Let's see what we've got. All right, now this is exciting because we have a new species. And it looks like a ribbon snake. I believe that these are western ribbon snakes. Thamnophis proximus. I could be incorrect on that, but neat. I have not actually seen that species here at this park. Sleepy baby. Wow, that color really comes through here. Gorgeous. It's just a young one, probably freshly born. Maybe born earlier this year. Pretty cool. I think I will just leave it in the tree though. I don't know what it is tonight, y'all, but the snakes are just out in full force and coming to me. We've got another rough green snake here. Let's take a look. Just gonna approach this one and see if I can nab it quite gently. It's not noticed me at all. Now, for anyone curious about these snakes and thinking, oh, what are you doing? Like, aren't you scared you're gonna get bit? These rarely bite. They will musk on you, and I mean, that's kind of unpleasant and not wonderful, but it's not the end of the world. But they very rarely will bite you. And even if they did it, they're non-venomous, and they have very, very weak jaws compared to other snakes. They're insectivores, so their jaws are designed to eat soft-bodied insects. They don't need to crush bones or anything like that. Put this one back right here where we found it. Come on, here, just get right back in your tree. It's actually the first one I've seen in this sort of foliage, I believe. Buddy, don't fall. I don't want you to fall. Okay, I think you're good now. Gonna leave you there. Don't you fall. Don't you fall. Don't do it. Just stay there. Okay, I'm leaving you. Spotted yet another sleeping green snake. Oh, actually, you know what? Maybe it's a ribbon. No, it is a green snake. Right. That's not it. Here's the snake. Sorry, it's so hard to find them in my camera after I've spotted them. Yet another rough green snake. This one is sleepy and I will not wake it. Potentially one of the larger ones that we've seen tonight. Nice and coiled up. Cool. I know y'all can't really see me, but it's time to begin my hike home. It's really late. I haven't even made it halfway through this hike, but I've just seen so many snakes and been so distracted, which is not a bad thing. But I need to get going. I will let you know if I see anything on the way back, but I just want to say, like, I've been doing a lot of road cruising lately, and it's a great, effective way to find snakes, especially if you don't want to put that toll on your body. I'm old, I'm falling apart, so it's convenient in that sense, but there's nothing more exhilarating than finding snakes in habitat like this. It's just so cool, and I can't really put words on how it makes me feel. So I'm excited that y'all are here for my journey.